gonna be about snoring. Why? Because he snores all the time. I'm gonna do an impression. You ready? You have to guess who it is. That's you snoring.
Oh, no.
Can you imitate me snoring?
Yeah.
No! How many times have you heard me snoring, do you think?
In a night?
Snoring fact, 28% of women snore versus, can you guess how many men report snoring? It's 44. But listen to this. The 3 main culprits of snoring are booze, smoking, overweight.
That's me in a nutshell.
So the problem is that men are just drinking
Fat,
everything.
drunkard, and smelling like an ashtray.
But to be honest, I notice you snore every now and then. It happens infrequently enough that it's not a problem.
Definitely good to hear. I'm glad I'm not creating a stress between us with the old snore machine.
We got a problem. Let's just say though that your snoring gets so bad that I start sleeping on the couch. What would you do?
I would probably start sleeping diagonally.
Would you go to a doctor? I mean, would you be concerned?
If you said you need to go to a doctor, I would go to a doctor. What would you want me to do?
Well, I'd want you to make me breakfast, first of all. If you were waking me up in the middle of the night because you were snoring and disrupting my sleep on a regular basis, that would be a horrible strain on a relationship,
yeah.
Which, like, I did a little bit of research. This is me. But I found out that a lot of people complain about snoring in relationships, but it's one of those things where it's like having a hangnail, where it just grates at your nerves. But I wouldn't feel like I could rage about the fact that you were snoring, because you can't help that you're snoring, but at the same time it like eats away.
Plus, I know I'm not alone on this. If you ever get annoyed with somebody that's snoring and then you watch them while they're snoring, it's 10 times worse.
Who do you watch snore?
I watch a lot of people snore.
Well, obviously there are remedies for snoring. There are different kinds of things to do. For instance, if you start snoring, I am usually able to push you over onto your side. But if it gets really bad, okay, if you inherit your dad's snoring in older age, you might have to wear something called, I found this from the Mayo Clinic, it's a controlled positive airway pressure device. Would you care to take a look?
Comfy. That looks so comfortable.
Oh man, then I'd have to wake up and roll over and be like, hey, oh! There was this guy who wrote an entire book about his quest to stop snoring because his wife was getting really mad. One thing that he recommended was wearing a pocket tee backwards. So this shirt has a pocket in it, for instance, and you put a tennis ball in the pocket so that you're not gonna roll over onto your back.
Yeah, because dressing your husband up like Quasimodo every night's not gonna cause some deep resentment.
Why are you assuming that I would dress you? How far would you go to cure your snoring?
I would try one of those strips first. Like, make it simple. And then, if you need to wear that thing with the ball, you've got respiration problems.
Obviously, I've had snoring on the brain. I've been thinking about snoring a lot. Got a snoring theory. If a snore falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, did you snore? Like, abstractly speaking, who cares if you're snoring if it's not bothering another person? There is a certain type of snoring that people don't mind at all. In fact, I did a little YouTube research and videos of this kind of snoring get all sorts of views. Cute animals.
If I could see any animal, baby animal snoring, it would probably be a pig. That would be pretty adorable.
You know what else is adorable?
Giraffe.
You know what else is adorable?
Hippopotamus.
You know what else is adorable? When our dog snores. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Buddy. He's the cutest snoring dog in the world. Let us know if you snore, or if you have cute snoring dog uses too. Bye guys!